Hey, welcome to another edition of Saturday morning cartoons. Me with Ray Gutierrez Jr., creator, one of the creators, and Danny B. Danny B is probably one of the coolest guys I know. Actually, he is the coolest guy I know. And he started, go ahead, kid.
Oh, because you only know two guys.
That's true. So, and my cat, do animals count? Or
Yes.
fish? Okay, so I know four people. Okay, I have four creatures. So I'm really happy because my buddy's finally here. He's the brains behind a thing we used to do many moons ago called the Gen X show. He also is one of the co-writers of Virtual Nuts and another thing we did, Squirrel Nuts animation series. And so weekly, Danny B and me are going to get together and we're going to just talk about up and coming, what we're working on, our past, about we're going to release two different things right now. A short film that we shot in Thailand and here, and then another one that we shot in the mountains of Santa Cruz, California. So, oh, I guess the Bay Area, right, kid? Yes. So we're going to do all that, and then plus you're going to learn a little bit about who we are. So that's it, kid. What do you think?
I think we're gonna take you back like kind of to the olden days before computers and internet and stuff like that were, at your at every, commonplace. Um, and so we were using a medium that didn't exist anymore,
The Gen X show,
which
yes.
is the public access channel,
Yes.
right? So, we had this half-hour show, which, it's rare to see now, a whole half-hour show, right?
Yeah.
And we had a whole half-hour show that had two components, which was journalism and comedy, and we mixed them up, blah blah blah. But we had to do it the old way,
Yes.
peddling tapes
Yes.
to different stations, and there was no internet yet. So, anyways,
It was really hard because we used old cameras that were like some were the best ones were about this big, right? We'd be like, okay, your turn. Okay, my turn. And oh, is it on? Did you bring the tape? Tape's about this big to record it. So yeah, that's how old we are, but we're vampires. You can't.
like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, waiting for you guys to distill. Okay, go.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been at it a long time. We're from Silicon Valley. We grew up here in a small town. And yeah, we're just gonna give you the guys the insights and scoop of who we are and the progression, the journey for us to finally get all our art there so everybody could enjoy. So yeah, that's that. Danny, tell them a little bit about yourself, kid. What have you been up to?
Well, we've been working on cartoons,
Yeah,
two cartoons, couple cartoons.
yeah,
We did a movie, right?
yes.
And what else have we done? Couple shorts,
Yeah, couple of shorts.
and so we've been busy, and talking about this whole time machine and going back to the Gen X days.
That reminds me, kid. So I did dug in, right? I mean, dug in.
Oh,
Yes. I looked around um the house to see if I could find the boxes of the Gen X show, right? So I do have all the boxes. I'm praying to God that they didn't get ruined by the weather because it's been
or rats,
or rats or
cockroaches.
cockroaches and all that. Oh, terrible. But I did find them. So we are gonna start since these are all old tapes, we're going to transfer them to digital, and then we're going to start sharing you guys behind the scenes of what it was to create the Gen X show. And you're going to get, again, you're going to see us a little younger or maybe a lot of younger.
Well, that was my question right now. It's
Yes.
like when you say they're old tapes, like how old? Like how many decades?
Come in here so I can hit you. Kid, yes, yes, many decades, right? And yeah, but we were grooving when cable access was a thing. I don't even think people even know what cable access is now. Yeah, I don't think people use that, right?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I
I
have
have no idea.
no.
Yeah, I couldn't answer that. And I should have looked into it before I did this, but I
Yeah.
didn't.
We had no other access to bring our art besides like film things or like communities getting together. So there was no YouTube. And during our last years of working on it, YouTube started emerging, and everybody was like, "Dude, you got to put your stuff on YouTube," because in the Bay Area, a lot of people loved our show, right? Yeah, it kills good old Danny B. It kills me too.
Yeah. Didn't jump on it.
We did it,
We
and
didn't jump on it.
yeah,
Like we coulda, shoulda, woulda, but we did it.
we were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that will never happen." My word.
Oh, you nerds.
Yeah, what are you talking about? We're real artists.
Yeah, we do it. Yeah,
We
we're
do it
real
real.
artists.
Yeah. So shame on us, kid. But so we never jumped on the YouTube. But now what we say, praying to God that these tapes still work. You guys are going to be able to see the behind the scenes because we're pretty silly. We're just young teenagers.
It's mid-90s, I think.
Mid-90s, yeah.
Late 90s, maybe, right? Mid-90s to late 90s?
Mid-90s, kid. I think it was 90. I hate to
Seven
say
I
it.
think it was 97 to 2000.
I think it was 94.
No way.
Kid, I think it was 94.
Oh.
I was still in
I was alive
diapers.
then?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
But yeah, so we're gonna show you guys that I know it's horrible. Where did the time go, kid? I mean, those of you, do you remember Danny Ray, the Gen X show? Anyone? Someone? Kid?
Not even my mom.
So we're gonna show you guys because we have like probably over 100 tapes, and we did like I think 25 episodes, and they were very unique, huh, kid? Everybody loved it. Everybody loved it.
Well, that's what made us special is that because of the lack of internet, there was a lack of knowledge, right?
Yeah.
You know, everybody saw everything and Google anything. So we covered stuff that was like alternative lifestyles, right? And by that we mean like back then tattoos weren't like today, so it's
No.
different.
No.
So we jumped on that. We got on that early. Piercings, we got in on that early.
Piercings.
Yeah, like piercing, like
We're
Alberts.
Yeah, we were the first ones that actually recorded on it, and
Yeah.
and before
Scandal.
HBO and everything. It was a scandal. That
Scandal.
you guys will see all that. We'll show you news clips. Everybody
Big
was
scandal.
Yeah, people were all get them, get them. But hey, we were just telling news, right? But we did it always in a silly way. Like in that one
The
kid,
delivery was
delivery.
what made it a separate. Is because in every show we were different characters, like
Yeah.
Milkman. But we were always the basic same two guys that were always looking for a free lunch.
Yeah.
And scamming, people.
What scamming? Because that's all they kind of. There was no other opportunity, right? So they were
No.
like, "How are we gonna?" We would look at each other. How are we gonna make
Characters
it?
like that?
Yeah.
So, and they had to live the hard way, And so they were always scamming for a free lunch, and that's how they got their next meal.
So each one, like the one that we did, one of our biggest shows was it was called I forgot what it's called, but it was about piercing
Oh, body art.
body art.
Yeah, body art.
So what we would do, we run around town, the Bay Area, we would interview people and tattoos or hair, just stuff like that. Just interviewing, just getting the popular community involved, right? By just bringing them in and saying, "Hey, what are you all about?" And then, but me and Danny for this one played two sailors dressed up just like sailors, on leave, ready to spend some dough, right? So they get out, they get out of the we set it all up, right? So we show up, and these two hot girls are staring at us, and we're like, "Whoa." And they see us they saw us as we're walking because we're not
We're
100%.
crazy. We're ready to rock and roll. We're on leave, right? And these two gals, these two suckers,
Well, we're counting our money and talking like morons, right? So
all the no-nos that you do.
so yeah, that's how that starts out. But through that, we make breaks from the story or the kind of short film, right? We make breaks into a serious topics. I mean, serious things that have to do with the main topic, which was body art. So we came across, right, this kid, and this isn't the first show. The first show we did it on, dare I say?
Yeah, you can now. Cannabis. Right?
Cannabis, before it was legal.
In the 90s, when it was very taboo, and Kamala Harris could put you in jail for it.
Yes. Yeah.
That's how old this is.
Yeah. It was a long time ago. And we met a lot of celebrities when we did this. This was our first show. What was the name of the the group? I forgot the group. A pretty big group in the 80s. That's how old we are.
Yeah. Uh, I don't remember stuff.
I don't remember it anyway. So our friend also Willie, well, no, he hates to be called Willie, but Will,
That's what we call him.
yeah, we call him. He was also a very, uh, a, very much part of our crew, and also with his insight, and he's very talented. He probably has the most amazing eye. It's just beautiful work the way he shot a lot of things. So it was never boring, huh? The scenes were always very cool. Um, I remember this one time before we had Will, is that me and Danny did a shoot in San Francisco, and we had this other director who was, oh my, tell him about the director, kid.
I don't want to get too mean because I know they'll know who we're talking about, but everything, like I said, everything that you shouldn't and you didn't want, that's what you got.
I remember looking at one of the dailies, and I said, "Hey, I look ugly. I don't like this angle, man." And he would look at me like,
But it's cool to shoot from down here like this.
but if I look like, "Ugh," it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see a fish, right? A big old mud sucker. Nobody wants to see with drooling on. Welcome to the Gen X show.
Like Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, we look like, if you guys know that cartoon, we look literally like Ren and Stimpy. And so we had to sit down with them and say, dude, you gotta, it's our idea, bro. And yeah, we respect you as a director and all that stuff. And yeah, we want you to bring in all this other stuff, but please shoot it at an angle that we look okay and kind of follow our direction a little, right? I mean, no disrespect, right? We weren't in there like saying, you gotta do it our way.
But can you shoot the movie that we want to shoot? We both shoot the same movie.
Yeah.
We do the same project today. You think is that okay? I don't hurt your feelings.
So it was really, so we get through a lot of stuff. Anyway, you guys are actually going to see, which is super exciting, kid, is that we're going to be able to show them the raw footage. You're going to be able to see the people that we were talking about. You're going to be able to see the angles that we were talking about.
Never seen, never ever.
Never.
I mean, since we shot it at that moment and then edited, it went into the tomb and
never came out. So hopefully these tapes are okay, and we're gonna start showing you guys all these tapes, which is super exciting. The Gen X show. Yeah.
A lot of people loved it back then.
Yeah, back then, yeah.
People loved it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about. We're also going to be talking about, our latest adventures and our latest cartoon virtual nuts right now. Squirrel nuts, yeah. So yeah, what we did, Danny and I decided, because squirrel nuts, and I'm going to be completely transparent, is that it's not getting the traction that we wanted to, right? So I thought, oh no, that's not good. So, and Danny did too. So we decided to go at a different angle, right? Still keep the same characters, but be a little more
Talented?
talent. That's
Funny?
it's over. That's even worse. We can't do that.
Interesting?
Interesting, yes. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, interesting and funny. Yeah, we decided, so we fired ourselves, and we brought, no, okay, so, but it's because we wanted to be like what's happening now, right? AI. I know everybody's gonna say AI. God, everybody's talking AI. I love AI. Yeah. AI this and AI that, because it's a way of empowering everybody, right? I feel. And a lot of people are like, Terminator. I don't really, I mean, everything's possible, but I don't think so. I think it's more empowering. It's gonna steal our move, our it's going to steal our jobs. Well, I don't think
it already did.
It already did, and I don't think it's going to steal your job. Well, it will, but it's going to enable you to rise to the occasion and maybe do what you always love to do. Because if you,
Nice way of putting it.
yeah, so go be a bum. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't call us.
Yeah, don't call us.
But you're right though. It is an awesome tool.
Yeah, it's so pretty. And if you look at our episodes, we use a lot of AI because it cuts down on the time, with our animation. So yeah, this story, the one we're working on now is called All AI and More, and we shot the first section, and the second section we're working on now, the second episode, and that features more of Danny B. The other one was My Ugly Mug, but more of Danny B, and Danny B, the character, the squirrel, and we're gonna follow how he comes and saves Ray again, because Ray's always getting screwed, which is the other squirrel. Kid, people always ask me, why do you guys name yourselves after your own selves? I never know what to say.
Uh, we know them. We know them pretty good,
Pretty much, huh?
right? And they won't sue us.
Yeah, exactly. So that and that. And we're not narcissists. Yeah. You know, we're we're like you guys, you know, and we work day jobs and we have families and we have kids now and everything like that. But we also love what we do. So that's why we were like, hey, dude, we can't just let it all go.
We're kind of like a '80s band that we're one hit wonder,
Yeah.
and we're gonna reunite the band and kind of like reminisce,
Yeah.
and we're gonna bore you guys to death with it,
Yeah, it's all about me, right? You know those bands that come out and they used to be like, oh, right, and then they come out and their guts are hanging out and they're still in the tight pants and they're like triple chin. They're like, ah, that's what we are.
Yeah, from public access.
Public access. Yeah. So yeah. So again,
Should feel lucky.
yeah.
Travel with this back in time.
Back in time, you get because we even
Back to the Future. I love that one.
pretty much. Yeah, me too, kid. But they're also going to be able to see the 90s as the 90s were, right? In our and in backgrounds because we shot everything, with
Like the interviews with the professionals and the theme.
yeah.
You know.
And all our goofiness, we played I think we're the band, we played this
Oh, so many cool characters.
so many cool characters, sailors,
bands.
Performance art was one of our
Performance art was
best.
awesome.
Yeah, I was a mime and he was an
I
artist.
was an artist. Yeah.
And yeah, just
And then the hustler is when we try to hustle the place where they have people with that are impaired, right?
yeah, impaired in some way. So
Yeah.
we kind of got stuck in there
We wanted a
and
free lunch, they had it easy, so we said, hey, why don't we?
so we were very silly, but we were a reflection of the time and the time of how people felt and people just saw the world. I hate to say this, kid, because we always hear this from old timers, but it was simpler times back then, right, kid? Literally simpler, easier. It didn't. Silicon Valley wasn't Silicon Valley that it's now. It was more a lot of fruit trees, a lot of fields, dirt.
Dirt.
San Jose was an okay spot, not really hanging out.
It was nice. It was awesome.
It was
Dude.
nice.
We
It
had a
was
great
pretty
time.
nice.
It was awesome. We had a great time.
Yeah, in back in the day. Yeah, you're right, kid.
No, San
You're right.
Jose was great back then.
It
I can
was.
tell you, man. We had Cinco de Mayo's that drew
Oh yeah.
150,000 people downtown.
Yeah,
And it was so big and it was such a big success, they never did it again.
that's true, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were around when they used to have this carnival. I mean, not carnival, fairgrounds. It was called the Santa Clara Fairgrounds.
Yeah, when we had a real fair and a racetrack and
It was so huge. People walking around and stills like big people, foods, all these different kind of variation of real food, not your carnival food, but of real cooks that wanted to showcase their pizza, showcase their burritos, or
garlic stuff.
garlic stuff. It was really cool and a lot of exhibits and like Danny said, an actual race that we would go to bands. It was just beyond cool. And actually you'll be able to see the outtakes of that one. Because that's another one we played.
Oh, we went to the fair, huh?
Yeah, we went to the fair, yeah. So we done tons of you're gonna see Spies Not Us. That's a show, that's a film that we shot overseas, our first film overseas. So that's really cool.
We'll save some surprises for you guys.
We will. Oh, and you're also in members only. We'll see this film that we wrote.
Not your fans only page, right?
Yeah, no, not my fans only. Yeah, fans only
Okay.
page. Yeah, occupation one. Me. Um, no, it's going to be a members thing that we're going to do, but we did a movie because we wanted to be really risque. We were getting pretty good in the Bay Area. Disney contacted us. All that. So that one of his fans is calling him right now, and we are gonna get. But it's called Danny's Not Nice. And it's a really good film. It's very intense. It's about the human psyche and how how a person may look on the outside, his light, how he sees, but he's not the same person.
Yeah.
And so it's a
We're
real
ahead of our time.
ahead of it. It was a really good film. We shot that, so we have raw footage of that. But it's like I said, it's a little risque, so I don't think we could put it on YouTube. But we could. It's not a porn.
There's
But
no nudity.
no nudity like that.
Sorry, guys.
No, yeah, sorry.
So just saving you like 53 minutes. So,
Yeah, they're like, when do I pay for it?
so when they're fast forwarding, there's no nudity. They're like,
Yeah,
"What?"
like what? I gave you $25 for this. No, it's. I mean it.
Go to his fans only page.
Yeah, you can see it.
You want to see nudity?
Yeah, you can see it, right? Disgusting kid. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it, Reiner. And yeah, so but I wanted to bring Danny in because Danny's he's my best friend, but he's a co-host and the co-creative person behind this channel. And he's been super busy, so that's why I've been doing the shows. And as you can see by myself, I suck. But now that Danny's here, hopefully we'll get more than 4 views,
Yeah, right.
2 views, 3 views.
I don't think so.
It's so sad. You spend all this time creating something, right? And then you're like, okay, waiting for YouTube, and then 0 views, 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then you wake up in the morning, 1 view, and it turns out to be you.
Or your cousin.
Oh, your cousin, yeah. And no comments. So
I think everybody nowadays, I think everyone's got a taste of that one, huh?
I think so,
I
kid.
think everybody can say that one. You know what I mean? I've got mad.
Well, kid, I mean, there's a lot of people right now like us, content creators, and they did it the right way, and they've already got a big population.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah.
Oh, they did it the right way, and more power to you, brother. Mr. Beast is awesome. He's really cool. Another couple guys, I forget my name, but Mr. Beast is like, not only is he cool, but he did it the right way. And in interaction, we did it. We were like, artist, right? We didn't want it, but now we're doing it, I guess, the right way. So you're meeting us. You're getting to know who Danny and Ray are, and we're gonna do stupid, silly suits too, like finding the best chili verde burrito, or how to eat McDonald's without getting sick. Just silly things, MacBang stuff. You'll see us eating tacos and talking about them, right? Oh, this is really oniony.
I love
So
tacos.
yeah, me too. So we're gonna do silly things too because it's in our blood to create. Yeah, me too. Oh, now you're hungry?
No.
So this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and you will see us next week, and hopefully you'll see us with some raw footage. I don't know, kid. I don't know how long does it take to change from VHS step to
Yeah.
digital. I don't
Gotta
know.
look into all that.
Yeah, and how much does it cost?
Yeah, that's the other thing. But by magic, on your end, it'll just be a second.
Yes, yes. Snap.
Yeah.
Welcome to the next Gen X show. No, but not the Gen X show. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
No, so I called it. Wait, one more thing, Mono.
Okay.
Tell me what do you think, kid? Yeah, it's about me. What else do you like about me?
Right.
No, kid, come on. So I call this version of Virtual Nuts of our flagship channel. I call this version Saturday morning cartoons, because that was a time when I was super excited as a little kid, and you got to watch the cartoons. What do you think, kid? Do you think it's relevant? And probably no one knows about it unless you're
Unless you're a Gen Xer, it's gonna be like that, I think. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Sadly, but
we'll maybe changing our name. So anyway, for all 3 of you that are watching, no, actually we have 10 episodes now. I'm not 10 episodes. We have 10 subscribers, dude.
oh, nice. Okay, that's a good start.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Jumped in.
Yeah, we had
Got it.
7 for
Thank you,
4
buddy.
months. Yeah, thank you
Thank you.
guys, whoever jumped on. Thank you so much. And we're gonna also have other people coming in. Sometimes it'll be me and Danny together interviewing people, and other times it'll be hopefully just Danny or me just doing a quick check-in. But we want you guys to know who we are, and that's basically why we're doing this back scenes, I guess, right?
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, I'm Danny. I'm Ray.
That's right.
And we'll see you guys next week.